Hey, what's up neighbors? aaFlare here, bringing you another Destiny video. Today's video we're going to go over one of the new grenade launchers that are dropping. Not exactly new, but it's a reprised one with random rolls, so I guess it's kind of new, and it's the Interference 6, which is a new monarchy rocket launcher, grenade launcher, and it can come with some pretty much meta-changing perks. This is the role you're looking for right here, is Clown Cartridge and Swashbuckler. You could also go with Grave Robber Swashbuckler, but this would be much more consistent, I find. So what makes this roll so good is that with Clown Cartridge, you can get 11 shots in the mag, as you can see. And then, because Swashbuckler is a weapon perk, it gives you that damage boost, but it also stacks with things like Well and Tether, so buffs and debuffs. So because of the changes that were made to how buffs and debuffs stack, weapon perks stack with all this stuff. So you'll be able to still get your damage bonus from Swashbuckler while also getting your damage bonus from Well and your damage bonus from like a Tether or a Melting Point. So looking at the numbers here, we got 15,207 damage for the base shot. So it's 11,928 plus 3,279. Keep in mind, I don't even have spike nades on this, so the damage can be even higher than this. And then with Swashbuckler proc, you're looking at 20,271. I found this weird because I'm pretty sure Swashbuckler is supposed to be a 33% increase, but it came up as a 25%. I'm not really sure what's going on there, why it's only coming up as a 25%. It could be because of the split damage of the impact and the explosion. I'm thinking is what's going on here, and it could be causing a glitch to not be a 33% damaging. So we're going to look more into Clown Cartridge now, and the way it works in this game is that it no longer just spawns ammo out of nowhere, because I think that's what it used to do in D1. It pulls it from reserves, but it always procs. In D1, I'm pretty sure it didn't proc every time you reloaded. So if you stack it with something like backup mag, you'll have a base 7 magazine, which means you'll be guaranteed at least 8 shots in the mag and all the way up to 11 11 shots in a grenade launcher. Looking at all this, if you have 8 shots in the mag, it takes about 3.79 seconds to shoot them all. You're looking at 42,788 damage per second and 162,168 total damage. This is tested against the Ogre in the Tribute Hall. Or 9 shots, you're looking at a 4.39 seconds to shoot all of them, 41,557 DPS, 182,439 total damage. With 10 shots, it takes 4.9 seconds, 41,285 damage per second, 202,710 total damage, and then for 11 shots, it's 5.53 seconds with a 40,322 damage per second and 222,291 or 981 total damage. And this is all with Swashbuckler times 5 proc. We're simulating these numbers because you can shoot all 11 shots in the duration of Swashbuckler being active. So you'll notice that the DPS goes down, but that's just a natural curve that the longer you're shooting, the more accurate the damage per second number will come up as. So that's why it's kind of trending down, but it's only like 2k damage per second down, which isn't that much. To compare it to something like Wendigo, Wendigo's base damage is 13,977, and it's with Explosive Light activated, it's 23,806 damage. So you can shoot all 6 shots off in Wendigo, with Wendigo in 2.84 seconds, and you're looking at 50,294 DPS, or 142,836 total damage, and that's for 6 shots. Now if you were to shoot 11 shots the same the interference can shoot, you're looking at only 28,823 damage per second, because only 6 of those shots are with Explosive Light while the other 5 are without, plus you have to reload. So it would take you 7.38 seconds to shoot all 11 shots with it, and you just see your DPS kind of drop by half, which is why interference is such a game changer, is that you have that 40k DPS, which is almost consistently available as long as you can, well, like, because even if you have only 8 shots in the mag, you're still doing 40,000 damage per second, right? And it's not hard during boss fights. There's usually ads laying around that you can go in melee. Look at the Crown of Sorrow final boss fight against Galran. There's thralls coming at you. Look at Scourge of the Past, there's always Fallen kind of sitting around. You can always melee one of them. Garden of Salvation, there's always usually goblins that you can just kind of leave laying around for at least the final boss fight. Or things like Riven, you can even melee one of the Scions or something before she comes out to cheese her. So you can see how, and in most strikes there's ads, right? So you can see how this can be practical and meta changing, and it makes it honestly probably one of the best grenade launchers for DPS in the game if you can get Clown Cartridge and Swashbuckler. Grave Robber would also kind of work just because you would negate the reload and keep Swashbuckler at ×5 procced. You'd consistently have that damage. Now going back to Clown Cartridge, I simulated the reloads 50 times, so I manually reloaded 50 times, and the numbers I got for how much was in the magazine, I got 8 in the mag 13 out of 50 times, 9 in the mag 11 out of 50 times, 10 in the mag 17 out of 50 times, and 11 in the mag 9 out of 50 times. So it's all around the 20% mark. There was a bit of a spike in the 10 in the mag just because my numbers are so low. But I do believe that it's an equal chance to get however many in the magazine, which isn't that big of a deal because if you do run a grenade launcher reserve, you're looking at, what is it, like 20 ammo in total. Let me just pick up ammo here. Yeah, you're looking at 20 ammo with double grenade launcher reserves. So, statistically speaking, you're looking at almost, okay, yeah, this might be wrong, but you're looking at most of the time you're going to be able to fire all your shots in just 2 reloads. See, I just did it. So I just fired off 20 shots, only reloading once. So you can see how that's kind of insane. And if you had Swashbuckler proc for those first 9 shots, you just have to melee an enemy one more time, and those 11 other shots are also buffed. You see what I'm getting at? So if you can get a roll with spike nades, Clown Cartridge, Swashbuckler, and make sure to run a backup mag on it, you're looking at probably one of the best DPS weapons in the game at this point. So let me know if you guys have that roll. I'd like to see what the damage difference is with spike nades on it. Because I know it doesn't increase it like in an insane amount, but it does increase the damage. So I'd like to see just how far we can bring this thing up in damage. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for future content. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.